North Dakota Today continues right now with the NDT Kids Connection, and as usual, I'm joined by best-selling author and family harmony expert Lorraine Pursell. Welcome back.
Hi, Kevin.
All right, let's talk about, and I hear this a lot, that moms always put everyone else before them. The kids come first, the house comes first, the husband comes first, things like that. But I'm assuming that that's not a good thing, that moms should, in order to be a better mom to their kids, needs to do a better job of prioritizing. Is that fair?
Yeah. I have whole women's programs around this because there are so many women who are just so left out, so at the very end of it all, that there's nothing for her in her life.
Okay, so, but, I mean, the reality is, Lorraine, I mean, that all sounds great. Take time for yourself, but the reality of the situation is, especially if you're a working mom, you've got so much on your plate, and seriously, there just aren't enough hours of the day. So how do you go about prioritizing? Well,
you actually don't take the time, you make the time. You create the time, you actually make it happen. You don't wait for the leftovers. It's like, you know, budgeting something in and says, well, I'll wait till the end of the month and see what's left over. There's nothing left over. So you have to make it a priority. You have to make yourself a priority. This is my time. This is my hour. When the bathroom door is shut, you guys have your pajamas on, and I'm in the tub, do not disturb.
Mom time, yeah.
Yes, this is, you insist on it. And then the other thing I would really pose the question to, if there is no time, what are you doing for your family that they can do for themselves?
Okay, I get that. I get that, because it goes back to the old adage, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy.
Yes, and then we've talked about this before, the entitlement mentality. I think the women, I mean, we've always done this as women and as mothers, but now especially, it's so much, I've got to be the super mom. I've got to, you know, make sure the house is perfect and my kids are blah, 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 blah. Not necessarily. What do you need for you so that you can be that great mom?
I like what you said about in relation to entitlement, because so often I hear stories of mothers doing so much for their kids when they're perfect, like you said, perfectly able to do it for themselves, that we become enablers. Or moms become enablers.
Yes.
And I guess dads are guilty of this too.
Yeah, quite possibly. And I've worked with a lot of women who, their husbands were raised that way, so they expect their wife to do all of this stuff for them, and they're not contributors to the house.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do dishes or do laundry or even be appreciative, because they just think that's part of the bargain when they marry a woman, that she's going to just do all that for him.
And it's just assumed.
Hello.
Okay, I like it.
And the women don't like it.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we have questions, if we need you know, a little bit of advice, maybe some time to pick your brain just a little bit, how do we do that?
Yeah. Well, you can call me at 808-936-4370.
We can actually pick up the phone and call you.
Yes, I'll answer the phone.
Okay.
And we will discuss what's going on. I'll offer you some tips, some relief to kind of like guide you in the right direction, and then see if there's anything more I can do for you further.
Okay, and then if that doesn't work for you, you can always check out Stop Yelling at My Kids, Stop Yelling at Your Kids.com.
Yes.
And what are they going to find there?
Well, you get my fabulous free 50-page, a lot of F's in there, free 50-page 50-page ebook where I tell you how to take care of you so that you don't yell at your kids, because that's the whole reason we yell, is we're so stressed. We put the stress on ourselves. And so it's got to come out somewhere. We wind up yelling at our kids because we've lost our life.
All right. Thank you so much, Lorraine.
Thanks, Kevin.
As usual. And we'll be right back with more North Dakota Today.